name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make smoked chicken halves in your pit barrel cooker. Now, you don't have to make this in your pit barrel cooker. Any smoker will do, but I haven't used my pit barrel cooker in probably 7 or 8 months, so I just feel like doing that, and I love cutting these chickens in half and hanging them. They come out really good. I'm really excited about this cook too because I got some new seasoning, fire and water cooking. It's their black garlic and herb compound butter. Now this seasoning is from Darrin. He's the one that started the fire and water cooking channel. I've known him for several years. In fact, when I first got into YouTube, he was one of the only other guys that I knew at the time who was kind of doing sous vide cooking, combining it with smoking and barbecue. So we became friends, and I'm really excited because he's come out with a whole brand of different seasoning and sauces. I'm going to leave a link below to his YouTube channel. Please go check it out and subscribe. He's got a great Facebook group as well, and I'll leave a link to his store where you can check out these seasonings. So I'm really excited about this black garlic and herb butter. Say it's going to be really good on some poultry. Now this isn't very complicated, guys. I got a couple 4-pound chickens. I got this seasoning. All I need really is either a knife or some kitchen shears. We're going to cut these in half, and I'm going to put them on my smoker. Super easy and super delicious. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these chickens and we're going to cut them in half. This is probably the most complicated part of the whole cook. I got a pair of kitchen shears, but you can use a knife and just kind of go down and cut along the spine, and then we're going to flip it over, and then you got to kind of put a knife right through that breastplate and cut them in half. Now, if you've never done this before, it's not too complicated. You can see the neck bone right there. You just want to go on each side of the neck bone and just cut along. It's really not that complicated. Don't be intimidated by it. You know, once you've done it once or twice, there's no issue. So, and then once I get these cut in half, I'll trim off any excess fat or skin that might be left behind. Just right along. And there you go. There's that backbone. So we're going to get rid of that. So now you're going to kind of open it up here. Let me spin it around here. And what you're going to do now, we just want to kind of cut it right down the center. So get a knife. Sometimes people say a bread knife works the best. There's a little bone here, the breastbone. You kind of want to go in there. And this is where you sometimes might have to get a little bit of a push. There we go. And then cut through that skin. So. And there you go, guys. We got 2 chicken halves. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. And then, like I said, take your shears or a knife and trim off any excess loose skin. Clean it up in the inside here. And get it all ready to apply the seasonings. I'll be back in a second when I got the other one cut. Alright guys, here we are, 4 chicken halves. They seem to cook really good this way, especially when you do it in the pit barrel cooker and you hang them. They just, they cook faster and more evenly because you don't have that cavity inside. And so this is how I'd recommend it. But you can, you know, spatchcock it. If I was doing it on a regular grill, I might just like cut it, the backbone out and then lay it flat and squish it down that way. That would work as well. Or you could cook it whole too. You can put it on like a beer can holder, what have you. Now comes the fun part, seasoning. And like I mentioned, this is the fire and water cooking rub. This is the black garlic and herb compound butter. Perfect for poultry. And you know how this works, guys. We're just going to sprinkle some of this on here. I like that the sugar isn't one of the #1 ingredients, which means I'm not going to have a problem, hopefully, with it burning the skin or anything like that. So I'm just going to apply a nice amount of this rub on both sides, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how they look like, and then most importantly, I'm going to show you how to place the hooks in these chicken halves if you also are doing this on the pit barrel cooker. All right, ooh, this smells really good. All right, guys, give me a second. I'll season both sides of these and I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, here they are. Look at these beautiful birds. That rub looks absolutely delicious. So now we're taking these hooks on the pit barrel, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the back side. I'm just gonna show you here on one bird. We're gonna go right underneath that breastbone, and we're gonna try to come out right in this back part here by the wing. I'll kind of show you this. It's not too complicated. Just gotta sometimes help it puncture that skin. There we go. And this is how they're going to hang in the pit barrel. You can actually lace the wing on top like that. So let me get these hooked up and then I'll meet you guys outside while I fire up my pit barrel. Alright guys, time to get these coals going here. I got some charcoal on the bottom there. I got a little small chimney full. We'll pour this on top. And I'm going to put the rods in. We're going to give this like 10 minutes to stabilize, and then I will throw the chicken on. I'm going to use a little bit of cherry wood today. Use a light wood. Cherry, apple would be a good choice. All right, let's give this 10 minutes. We'll be back in a second. Guys, it's been a few minutes. Time to get these chickens on. We're going to do 2 on each side. Let's see. Let's do 1 like that. 1 like that. Whoops. And that wing kind of fell off. One like that. And 1 like that. I got some cherry wood. We're going to throw a couple pieces down. Not a whole lot. Just enough to add a little smoke flavor. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more of this rub on here. It's a little windy here. These will probably cook pretty quick. And I got 2 probes. I'm going to do 1 for a chicken on each side here, just so I kind of monitor the temperature. Of course, you want to cook this to around 165. So we'll do 1 over there. One like that. All right. Let's make sure we're there. There we go, guys. Now we'll put the lid on. We'll let the pit barrel do its thing. I'm thirsty. It's hot out here. Meet you guys inside for a drink. All right, guys. You know what time it is? Drink review time. I'm having a German-style Pilsner beer, Third Space Brewing. This is 4.9% alcohol, and they are out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've never tried them before. Never even heard of them before, but I saw it in the store, and I thought I will try that. This is my daughter, Ava Grace, and my son, Kyle. Hi. I already poured Ava Grace's, but she's having Minute Maid Zero Sugar Fruit Punch. I like fruit punch. So I'll just put that over there so they can see it. And then Kyle, his drink reviews started way back when. I did beer, he did root beer. We found a Henry Weinhardt's root beer, gourmet soda, since 1856. My goodness, 1856.
I've been having root beer reviews since I was just a wee little lad.
Yeah?
I thought you said 1986.
Not 1986.
Seriously.
Okay. There you go, Kyle. And
the root beer that originated in 1986.
it's hot out there.
1986.
Okay, quit moving the...
I'm sorry, but it dripped on my toe. I was trying to wipe it off.
All right.
And I was also laughing.
So let's see here.
Guys, let's do cheers.
Yeah, well, hang on. I'm not ready yet.
I know. I was just telling you. I can't see you
aren't ready yet.
back behind me.
All right, Third Space Brewing, German-style Pilsner. big head. I poured it a little quickly. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by and watching my video. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, that's good. Now, there goes the stove. We're gonna make some sides. Was she making double baked potatoes, Mom? Did she say? I know we have corn, and she's making some kind of potatoes. Stay tuned. No, this tastes good. This is a good American German-style Pilsner beer. I would recommend it. I'm gonna see what other beers this company, Third Space Brewing, makes. I like it. All right, Ava Grace, zero sugar there. Obviously, this must have some artificial.
No, this is zero sugar.
Yes, but it's
There's
got
no
some
sugar. She wanted to get me something that didn't have sugar in it.
Yeah, but it's got artificial sugar.
Like natural sugars?
Aspartame. And natural sugars, I'm sure.
Natural or like good sugars?
Yeah, no added sugar. Okay, so how is it? Can you tell the difference?
There's I don't know how to explain it, but there's like different brands and there's like different kinds of fruit punches. So if you have, or different kinds of flavors. Like if I'm having something orange, there's different kinds of orange flavors.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to a regular fruit punch, does it taste like a zero sugar? Does it taste like it's not sweet enough, or?
It tastes a little bit different, but it's still fruit punch. It still like tastes like fruit punch.
Okay, would you drink that again?
Mm-hmm, it's good.
All right, well there you go, guys. All right, Kyle, you Mr. Root Beer Connoisseur.
That's me.
Henry Weinhardt's. They've been doing it a long time. I would figure if they haven't gone out of business since 1856, they must know what they're doing.
Or they just have a lot of money.
So what do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. It's the best way I can put it is it's just almost like if you're trying to explain a root beer to someone, it's kind of what you'd picture. Though a lot of times I picture like a brand name like A&W or something. It's like it's just your generic root beer. It's good. I would say there's some that are more carbonated. It doesn't really taste very carbonated, but it's a good root beer.
Well, you got a nice head on it.
Well,
the glass.
I poured it too fast.
Yeah, but still, you know, that's a good quality sign when it's got a nice little head on it. So would you pick that over, like, say, Dad's Root Beer or A&W, or pretty much similar, taste a little different?
Mm-hmm. Over the brands, yeah, of course.
Okay. Would you prefer this over, like, an A&W, or?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, there you go. And Ava, calm down. One more cheers. Let's say cheers again to each other. We're going to have delicious smoked chicken tonight. And cheers to our viewers. Thanks again, guys.
And this is made every minute.
Yeah.
This is minute made.
There you go, minute made.
Cheers with an almost empty cup.
So it's been on 16 minutes and 10 seconds.
Off an empty cup.
I got the timer set at 162, so I can go out there and spot check because I only temperature probe two. One's reading 83 degrees, one's reading 84 degrees. I'm guessing since those chickens were around 4 pounds, so around 2 pounds each side, they're probably going to cook pretty quick. The pit barrel cooks between 275 and 3 1/4. So I'm guessing hour 45 minutes to maybe, worst case scenario, maybe 2.5. I mean, I guess it could all the way go up to 3,
Guys,
but that would only
empty
be
cup.
if my temperature dropped, and I don't think it will on such a hot day.
Cheers with an empty cup.
Cheers with an empty cup. All right, guys. We'll be back in a little bit. We're going to enjoy these drinks. We'll go out there and check it in around an hour or so.
It sounds different when it's an empty cup.
Enjoy your
Really,
drink,
cheers.
All right, guys. See ya. Hi, guys. It's been 1 hour and 2 minutes. One of the chicken is saying 137, one's 139. But let's just go take a look, see how they, what kind of color they got on them. All right, let's check these out here. Oops. Let's take one of these that is not hooked up to a temperature probe. Take a look at that, guys. Wow. Nice color. Looking absolutely delicious. Alright, let's check them out. Oh, it's dripping juice too. Look at that, guys. Looking good. Alright. They still got a little while to go. we'll let them go. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, they're looking good. They're taking on some color. Let's see. Look at that, guys. Wow. Man, does that look good. All right. They still need a little bit more. We'll be back in a second. Alright guys, we're just past 2 hours. 2 hours, 9 minutes. One is reading 157. One is reading 153. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, let's check these out here. We'll do some independent temperature checks here. First off, let's take a look. Wow. Alright. I don't want to get in the light here, so let's lay them down this way. Let's just check here. It's reading 154. So we're not quite there yet. The coals kind of died down a little bit. Maybe there was too much juice dripping. Let's check this one out. Let's give this one, let's go right here in the thigh. I know I kind of got this upside down. Oh, that's saying 171. Well, the skin. 163. So this is almost done. Let me go up here in kind of the breast area. 152. So not quite, but you know what? Part of the problem when you smoke chicken is sometimes the skin just gets too rubbery. So what I want to do right now to kind of kick this up a little bit, I'm just going to put the lid on. I'm just going to keep it cracked like this because this will kick up the temperature probably up to, I don't know, 375, 400. It'll get really hot. It'll hopefully crisp up that skin and just bring it up that extra 10, 15 degrees we need to hit 165. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, taking a little bit longer than I expected, but now I cracked the lid on the other end just to kind of get some even cooking because one was getting a lot hotter than the other. So it's been 2 hours and 38 minutes, and one chicken is 153 and one is 156. So with that cracked lid, the temperature is climbing inside that pit barrel. I wouldn't imagine this will take more than, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes top. So we'll definitely be probably right around the 3 hour mark. I'm going to take them off and we'll cover them with foil, let them hang out, kind of cool down a little bit, let those juices settle, and then we'll go have some delicious smoked chicken. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, one just reached 165. It beeped. The other one's 161. Let's go check out the temperatures. Alright, you see I cracked it on the other side here just to get some even cooking. Let's take a look. I think these are just about done. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, definitely a darker color, as you can see. Let's just take a temperature reading here. Hope you guys can see. Let's just go here in the thigh. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's really done. Here in the breast. Yep. This is done, guys. Take a look at it. Man, let's take a look at some of the other ones here. Just, you know, with chicken, you have to make sure it gets to 165. Nice color. Wow. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is way done. Perfect. Still looks juicy. The skin is nice and crisp. All right, let me get these off. I'll meet you guys inside. All right, guys, these have been covered for around 15 minutes. I did remove the hooks when I placed them down here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, they smell so smoky and wonderful. We'll come back, slice into one of these, give them a sample. But man, that rub looks good. Nice and smoky. Welcome back. I'm here with my whole family. My wife Monica, daughter Ava Grace, son Kyle.
Hello.
I sliced up one chicken breast. We still got the leg, the thigh, and the wing, and we cut up some small pieces for Ava Grace.
They look really good.
Because she's got the feet
All
too.
of them.
Okay.
Yep,
you
did
ready?
this.
Yeah.
Boom.
Take
Go
a piece.
for it.
Come on, everyone, try. I put a
I
little
want to
salt.
see her do it.
Yeah, but you try a piece. Come on.
I will.
Here. Take a piece.
Thanks, Kyle.
Mm.
Cheers.
I already ate one.
Man, if you have a pit barrel cooker, cut the chickens in these halves. Man, they cook perfectly. They're delicious. And
It
man,
did come out good.
Darrin's fire and water cooking, black garlic and herb compound butter seasoning is delicious.
That was the perfect season.
I'll leave a link below. Go check him out and order some of this stuff. You will not be disappointed. Trust me.
I can't get enough of this.
I was a
You
little.
can't.
I was a little skeptical
Skeptical. What?
when I saw that. When I saw the like label, I was like, butter. And then your mom was like in my mind, like, oh, is it real? But it tastes amazing.
Yes, it does. What do you
It
think,
does.
Al?
It real, I
Very
mean,
good.
I'm picky about that kind of stuff. That's my point.
As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. The logo on my shirt here, click it in the bottom corner. You can subscribe to my channel. Please do that. It helps my channel grow. And I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. Thanks again for stopping by. This is a great recipe. Thanks, Darrin, for this
You go.
wonderful seasoning.
She likes it too.
She likes it too.
I cut up little pieces.
I'm
She's
ready
going
for
to town.
dinner.
Thank you, Kyle.
We need it.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next time.
We're not gonna eat the whole thing now.
We got plenty of
Oh,
chicken.
we couldn't do all this on camera.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.